Hello everybody, I am Lispet and welcome back. It is the real episode 47 of the Spaced Out official release Let's Play, where today, well, I had to do, okay, so I have done a bit between episodes. I shut down the hatch farm over here for a minute because this was all getting very, very hot. It got over 100 degrees for a little bit. So I'm putting in, look, that's 80 degrees there. That's bad news. So I might even replace those with those. I've put in some ice temp shift plates down here, but I'm putting in a thermo aqua tuner. And I'm just gonna put it chock full. Now, I've got some oil around here, don't I? There is a little bit of oil there. That could be handy. I might mop it up in a minute. I could even just pump some through here. I might just mop that up and drop it in here once we're done. In fact, I can set that up right now. Like so. And I think we can even... One moment. That's for the liquid pump for this stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That can stay. I'm also going to put that one up there like that. Everything's going fantastically. Now, that's out of power. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. So everything's going really well here. I'm putting in a thermo aqua tuner. So what gave me that idea? I was up here, looking at this. This has been running virtually non-stop, and it's barely over 110 degrees. So I'm gonna put it, like, chock full of, like, I don't know, 8 ton of water. Not quite that much, but, you know, a lot of water. And then it can just run, and hopefully a copper aqua tuner will work. As for water here, I've started pumping out of this. I'm gonna actually start pumping this down here. But before that, well, we're pumping oil. Look how much oil we're making. So as soon as this sort of fills up to 100% full, I'm actually going to turn it off. Because I don't want them... In fact, I could even put a door. A pneumatic door is fine. We're gonna build a door there. We have also got our little liquid lock into here, so this will be a... You know, this produces, natural gas and yada yada yada, you know the deal. So everything's going really well. I'm going to speed them up a little bit because we're kind of just waiting for things to happen, but also I've played for like 8 or 9 hours since last episode and I've kind of run out of time. It is 6 PM on Friday evening and this episode comes out at 7 AM tomorrow, so you're welcome. As for over here, things are going well. I'm preparing to pump water out of here. Any second now. And we can probably... One moment. One moment. They're a very high priority. They must be done. I don't think that needs to go there. I think that was an accident. So, yeah, I've got to get this cooling loop in. I've got most of it done. Look, all of this is done. Good to go. But we just have everything else to do, you know? That whole deal. I've also prepared this here. So when this goes dormant in 4.6 cycles, which is unfortunate, like, this should be... I don't know why this steam isn't condensing. That's pretty toasty in there, that might be why it's not getting any cooler. But look, we just have to deal. As for this place... I'm gonna actually put that up even higher priority, because it is important. You can hear my cat yowling in the background. He demanded to come inside, demanded food, and then I said, well, now that it's, you know, nighttime, you're stuck inside. So he's really upset. There's a little bit of food there. Don't know what they're worried about. I should get rid of this pitcher pump, by the way, but I am not. And I'm hoping I'll be able to do something about all this natural gas. I might even put a liquid lock in here and let them run down this way, but we'll have to see. For now, everything is a-okay. And we're producing just enough power to sort of skate past. Is that a sticker bomb? No, it's an Atmo suit. Unbelievably rude. Okay, let's see. Sweep only, yeah. So did I tell them to sweep that up? I don't want that going over. Not exosuit, sorry. Conveyor. Okay. That's better. That'll get that out. I think I can deconstruct this as well. This hatch is not gonna have a good time. Might just quietly, just politely. That's just about full. So what I might do is, plumbing. Because I do not want this here filling up with natural gas. I want to try and force it down below. Yep, that's run out of water. So that is not quite full yet. I think it fills up at 80 kilograms. And this one's not quite full either. But we're doing much better. Look at this. We're slowly filling this up. Oh, this is fantastic. That means I can run this one more, actually. Once this is filled in, I think I can now comfortably do that. And I can probably snip that, so this one doesn't fill up with gas. Now, the big worry, and I think it will the natural gas try and force its way up through here? That's the big worry. What are my options? Not a lot, actually. This needs power first. That's a problem. What a conundrum. So, there's a TV show here called Letters and Numbers, I think. Aha. Excuse me, how rude. We will allow that, but what I'm going to do is put a liquid bridge there. Yeah, so there's a TV show here called Letters and Numbers, and here's the format of the show. There's 2 contestants, and it goes in like alternating rounds. So the first round, they're asked to select 9 letters, and they select them in like, they'll go like, oh, can I get a vowel, please? A consonant. Another consonant? A vowel, please. And another vowel. What the hell, I'll get a third. You know, it goes like that until they've got 9 letters. And then they're given like 30 seconds to find the longest word possible. And then they've got like this guy with a dictionary. So there's the host, and then they've got 2 other people. One is the words guy, and the other's the numbers girl. And that numbers girl is a brilliant mathematician. Okay, not in like, you know, she can do quantum physics maths and all that sort of stuff, but she can do like simple arithmetic. She can do anything. So like, you know what? I can put a battery here. Specifically to burn off that. Yep. That's how we're gonna do it. Anyway. So like that's the first one, and then the second one is they're given 6 numbers, so they've got highs and lows, and highs are in lots of 100 up to 900, I think. It might be like 50 and 100 are the big numbers, or it might be like 10, 50, you know, stuff like that. 10, 20, 50. Anyway, and then they are given a target number, and they've got to like figure out how to get to that target number. Excellent, we are producing oxygen again. I'm gonna cut that for a second. And we're gonna ventilation, vent there, snip that. Also ventilation, snip that one just for a second. I want to make sure that there's only oxygen down here. So that's like the whole premise of the show. So they're given like 6 numbers, I think, and they can choose like, oh, we'll go for 2 high and 4 low, or they can just go for like 6 little numbers, and then they've got to use simple arithmetic, or any sort of arithmetic, I guess. It's always simple, you know, more PodMath stuff. To get the target number, and they're given 30 seconds to do that, and then they go back and forth for like 4 rounds, I think. Anyway, and then right at the end, here's where it comes in. This is where it ties in. I know what I'm doing here. There's a puzzle right before the last ad break, and it's called the Conundrum, and it's a 9-letter word, and all the letters are mixed up, and you've got to try and figure out what the word is. Told you it was going somewhere. Yeah, and that was all to say. It's a TV game, quiz game here. So I'm gonna dump all my spare crude oil in here, because there's a bit over here. What are you doing, Jean? Look, sweep all that up. I know you have nothing better to do with your life, but for once, man, do something useful. Food poisoning. Well, oh, don't tell me they've put another suit there. They always do this. I don't know what to do about this. They keep bloody putting suits where they don't belong. And I think it's because I've got too many suits, but there's not a lot I can do. So now I can actually deconstruct this. Although we shall not, because this is going to be our research. So how are we doing in here? 18.5 kilos. 1 moment, back to Tundrazon, because I kind of would like to actually do something interesting today. Camille, where did you go? There you are. Hello. Ah, it's you. So it should last like a couple of days. We're gonna put a... What are these made out of? Metal? Metal, metal, yes! Okay, that's made out of... We've got 200 kilograms of copper ore there, and then we want to put in another 400. I want copper, specifically. How much does a telescope weigh? 400. Oh, you beauty. See, it's a bit toasty down here. Did I seriously tell you to make that out of obsidian? Of all the things. Okay, everything here is just about good. Send green signal if above 50. And I need to get a liquid in here. What liquid are we going to put in here? Good question. Water? Polluted water would be the best. Polluted water would be the best. Okay, we're gonna... Out of power? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're just gonna pinch water out of here. Oh no. Ah! Speaking of conundrums. What a dreadful situation to be in. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Oh my god, I don't even want to think about this. I'll just put regular water in. One moment. 4.179.5. Okay. Regular water it is. I am not fighting with that. That way, please. And a bridge in. Now, over here in Pastorano, they have finally done it. Plumbing, yes. Now, we're gonna burn through this quite quickly, but that's fine. Empty pipe. So I can now connect that. We're gonna say if it's above 100. I want to just dump a bunch of oil in here. So yeah, I've got to get this full up as much as possible. We're gonna go crude oil priority 9, please. Alright, that's all going well. I can leave them alone for 5 seconds. Except for that one. Liquid pipe. There. Alright, leave them to it. Aha! This is melted. So we've got 800 per one of these. I'm gonna put crude oil. And I'm gonna actually start filling this in. Like that. Okay. Now, I can also, whilst I'm here, at least start putting these back in. I don't know if they can reach that, but look, it's not my problem right now. That has no power. We're just out of power at the moment. Up. Oh, for crying out loud, I get all these ridiculous text messages. It's you that's scolding, isn't it? Told you so. It is quite toasty down here, isn't it? Alright. Everything's going well, though. We have a tiny bit of food here. This is going well. Alright. Tundra's on. In fact, the rocket. Could we perhaps not? And we're gonna go edible? Ah. Never mind. Well, we can deconstruct that in any case. And put in a refrigerator temporarily. Perhaps? No, I can't. I was gonna say, perhaps I could squeeze it in. Would that be accessible, do you reckon? I've got no idea. Someone please just break it. Come up here and break it. Oh boy. So, off the bat, guarantee you, it's because the exosuit docks are filled. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? 1. 2. Give them suits. Right now. I swear. That one can go back to a 9. But this one There's an atmo suit right there! Come on! This... No. This... Sweep. So this should get it, right? No? Sweep. Ari, come put this on. Okay, let's put this back to a 9. Where's Ari? Ari's not on this planet, I bet. No, he's not. Okay, well, Abe, put it on. Great. Jean! There's your problem. Move to, like, there. Okay. Does that solve my problem? There's 1 out with an atmo suit, 2 out with an atmo suit. Undock that one. This is driving me crazy. Like, you have no idea. And I also only have, seeds that like the warmth. I've only got, if we have a look, mirth leaves, and they like it 20 degrees, and it's only 15. Let's plant them anyway, and also disable that. And I think... I can deconstruct a few more of these. Oh, I moved the dining room up. I thought this was a much better place for it. You know? Also, one moment, automation. Dang it, I left it alone. Okay, we're gonna go... Oh boy. Need... I need more metal. Okay. What do I have most of? 4.5 ton. 500 kilos. 10 ton. That's the one. Alright. I think once I finish this series, I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Rather than... Why is that only 14 degrees? Send green signal if below 25. Okay, the other thing I've got... No, I don't anymore. Ventilation. Okay, hopefully this will help warm the hydrogen up. I think I need more water in there. Where is all this water gone? What I think I'll do about that... Okay. Here's the Grand Master Plan. I really want to fix this up a little bit, but it's a bit awkward, isn't it? This is the problem, but I need... Well, I've got 4 plants here. 5. Can I build this yet? Yes, I can. Just so I don't forget, I need a knock gate, like that. Okay, I need more liquid here. We're gonna dig those 2 up. Oh, I don't have a... Alright, hang on. Skills. Who have we got? Excuse me? How do you have so much morale, and May has nothing? May, what's your problem? Ah, it's the meals. That's the ticket. Well, we'll give you level 2 digging. We're gonna dig those up. We're gonna deconstruct these ladders. We're going to replace that there with that, and then I'm going to put a liquid pump here. Sorry, a bottle emptier here. I think it is losing mass because it is off-gassing very slowly. As for up in here, hopefully they've done what I asked them to do. Yes, they have. Alright, food. Refrigerator. I can give them a bit of food, send Camille off on an expedition. My apologies, I turned my audio off. So, as you might have seen, because we're out of power, we're out of, you know, stuff. But in a minute, aha, I can replace this already. This is all done, yes. Now, the sheer, what's the word? Mass? Sweep only will stop this from overheating. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that's the goal. And it's already pretty cold to start, like, look at that. It's chilly down there. So I'm hoping that this will... I want to know why this neutronium is a different blue to that neutronium. Anyone want to provide an answer? Anyway, back over here, Camille has not... Aha! So, we're going to sweep... why did I do that? We can absolutely have an automatic dispenser. We also need a bottle emptier. That'll give them something to do. Now, this one can have polluted water, enable auto bottle on a high priority, and this one takes all except for critter eggs, except for liquefiables, and except for... Nope, that's fine. Another one. I've just got to keep an eye on this until I can get power back in the base. Problem solved. Hopefully they'll, yep, sweep that up. There's one more little sweeping up to do, please. Herald again. Unreachable food is the more important one. Really? Try that. Try that. In fact, I'll cancel those two for now. Are there two people? 1, 2 out right now. Can I put that on a... Where did you just go? Yeah, oh no, look, he's busy. Alright, Camille. You can deconstruct 2 of them. There's going to be a bit to mop up, so don't you go too far. Sweep those up. Now, plumbing, I want a pitcher pump there so we can have some, you know, polluted water. I really want to get... Aha. Edible, we're going to go for some pickled meal. And we're only going to go like 10 kilograms. It's safest. And another one. That's fine. Alright, as for down here, we can finally... There. Plumbing, we can put a liquid pump there. So we can seal this off now. And I think we're just about good to... power this up. Power. And I think we can definitely do power for that. Plumbing, we are... Yes, we have water in there. Excellent. It's pretty warm water, but... Oh, printable. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh! Finally! It's only 100 kilos, though. Wow, rude. But... as they say... never look a gift horse in the mouth. Now, why is that the saying, you wonder? Because you tell the age of horses by their teeth. Now, that being said, it's a pretty inexact science. Who is here? Who do we have? Ash. Ash has one on. Stinky. Stinky. Come. Sorry, buddy. Oh, good. Alright, now you can go... Sorry, you're not going to cook quite yet. You can go down here. God damn it. It's alright, nearly. We do seem to be on a net positive for power. Ah, look. Oh, that cooled it down super quick. So hopefully that'll be keeping the temperature down here down. I am gonna put, let's keep it running. Thermally reactive. There we go. Hopefully that will help out. But now this should be a stable once more. And this can take, we're gonna say, 8 stone hatches. And another one. I just can't believe that they got polluted water in here. But that's alright. Now, I should put a hydro sensor right here. Like so. Okay. You guys again. Alright. Okay. Someone's gonna come and feed this, I hope. Because I am not sending Camille out without food. God damn it, Harold. God damn it, Ruby. This should be operating. Let's have a look, I guess. Aha, I disconnected it. I reconfigured some of the power stuff. Yeah, I reconfigured some of the power stuff. That's annoying. Ah, alright, we're gonna save below 40. Alright, they've got a bit to do, so we can leave them alone. Tundra's on. Ah, food. Excellent. There's 18,000 calories. Alright. Camille, guess what? You are going to the edge of the known universe. And you're gonna go, actually, oh, do I dare? Let me just have a quick squiz. Okay, she's got a few days worth in her. Alright, here's the exciting bit. Oh, well, that's all she can go. Now, priorities, let's just make sure she's got the rocketing priority. Rocketry high. Camille, that bent. Did I change it to crew? I probably didn't. Oh, I'm so silly. Alright, here we go. Camille, get going. You've got a job. In fact, I can already deconstruct that one. That one. Exterior. Let's go. Alright, hang on. Temperature. I just want to make sure I got this right. Oh. I'm a genius. I mean, this is getting hot, and this is all getting a little bit hot, but... Wow, I've done well. Ah. Okay, so it seems like this ought to be going this way. Not even that far, literally just to there. Nope, I want those liquid pipes to there. Bridge that way. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Okay, Turner. Turner, that's enough. Turner, that's enough. Where's Ren, by the way? Oh, Ren! You're fine for now. Although, look, just to be safe, I don't want to lose a duplicant. Okay. Yep, you're sleepy. We're gonna connect that. We're gonna destroy both of these. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Now these are a lot quicker, I should mention. And this is going to be a little bit awkward, too. I should have given her a bigger rocket, but look. I didn't want to make the ceramic. Oh, we in space. Well in space now. This all happened kind of quick, didn't it? It all came together, though. Yeah, that's broken. How are we doing on water up here? We're doing... There's a bit of water here. We're doing on water, is the answer. Okay, look, it's a problem for next episode, alright? Look, I'll cut that off, because I'm actually more interested in the oil right now. Can I also... That's all good on gas, this is all good on gas. Oh, we're producing a huge amount of natural gas, we're doing fantastically. You guys have no food. You have a job now? Congratulations, son. You can go fight in the hatch wars. Now, I can also send them a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Alright, how are we doing in here? This is the important bit. We are just about there. We're going to deconstruct this. Okay, this is going to take a lot of micromanagement from me, but... Rocketry, telescope. Alright, and there. Yeah, I know it's bright. It's a wee bit radioactive. But we're gonna do some research. I really just want to find out what that is. That's like it. That's the goal today. How quick is she, by the way? Oh, super quick. Let's go, Camille. Okay, my dinner is actually literally cold now. I've only been playing for 50 minutes. Oh, we zoom in! Oh! We zoom in! What have we got? Something exciting, please. Not just a gas cloud. Oh? Excuse me, what was that? Oh, she hungry. Okay. Yep, back to work. Yikes, who's starving? That's, bad news. Someone can eat. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh! Unbelievable! Okay, I was not expecting that. I was expecting, like, one of these and praying for, like, mud or water in it, you know? But this is unbelievable! Oh my goodness! Oh! Unlimited iron! We did it, boys! We're there! Wow! That's amazing. Okay, so I'm actually not going to look at the atmosphere around it, because, like... sorry, okay, I'll explain that. If the iron volcano is exposed to the surrounding area, it will melt everything, and I do not want that to happen yet. Wow! Wow! I spent so long looking for that in the last game. I'm so happy. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna let Camille, like, research in her own time. But this is an unbelievable discovery. I have so much drawing to do now. Oh god, this is awful. Alright, so, next episode. Hopefully I will have our steel up and running so we can get a good grip on these volcanoes. And then we can start, you know, getting this all up and running and, you know, doing stuff. And then we can go to this planet and get a good grip on it. And then we can go to this planet and start doing iron, which means nearly unlimited steel. Close enough, but very large amounts of steel. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe. And look at the ridiculous name this planet has. Oh, this is brilliant. But we do have to do a bit of, like, preparation. Mostly, like, well, you know, the whole, it's freezing cold and there's no oxygen anywhere, so we're gonna have to be well prepared when we get to that planet. So look, I'm gonna head off for now. Thanks everyone for being here. Hope you've had a wonderful time. That is a very low number of building lax resources, might I mention. We're doing really well at the moment. Alright, catch you all next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye!